Time now for another In the Legal Know with Vincent J. Russo from the Russo Law Group. Today is part 2 of a 4-part series on trusts and Medicaid. Welcome back, Vincent.
Great to be here after this busy weekend.
It has, right. You were here for the telethon.
Wonderful that it was so successful.
Exactly. It was wonderful. It really was. It was a great, great weekend. We all got to sleep in a little bit yesterday, but
good.
We're back.
All right.
So now I got to unclog my brain.
Okay.
And you have to tell me about, let's recap what we did last week, just quickly for people who didn't watch us, on trusts and really protecting your home, right?
That's right. So last week, we talked about how a Medicaid Asset Protection Trust can protect your residents while you go on Medicaid, either home care or nursing home care. And the rules are complicated, so you have to understand how you can plan to protect your home. But the key is to do something, because if you don't take those steps, yes, you may be able to get on Medicaid, but then when you pass away, they put a lien on your house, and then they'll take your house.
Right, so Medicaid Home Care extremely, it's vital.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it's vital because we have a broken healthcare system, and we don't take care of our seniors in long-term care. And we talked about that last week, how expensive home care can be and nursing home care. And so it's essential that Medicaid come in and help those seniors, because Medicare does not cover long-term care.
Okay, so once you are eligible for Medicaid Home Care,
right,
there is you're going to tell us about this income budget rule that's extremely important, right? Tell us how that works, and I think we have some numbers to show you too.
Okay, yes, let's pull up an example. So under Medicaid, once you're eligible, now to be eligible for Medicaid, you have to have less than $16,800 of assets, and you have to need activities of daily living support. So once you're in, then Medicaid says, wait a second, we're going to look at your income. And so if in this example, if a senior had monthly income of $1,954, Medicaid says every senior in New York can live on $954, $31.80 a day.
Wow.
That's insane.
Impossible.
So how can someone stay at home and pay and pay their living expenses if they can't get the care covered under Medicaid? So Medicaid says if you have more than $954, you have to spend that money down before we're going to cover any of your expenses. So in that example, this person, the senior, is $1,000 over. Now, that senior needs the $1,000 to pay for real estate taxes if they own a home, food, clothing. And so if you had to spend it down, you wouldn't be able to live there. So the key now becomes the pooled income trust. This is a vehicle that's going to allow the senior to protect that extra $1,000 of income so they can spend it on their living expenses.
Okay, and how does this work?
Okay, so this is how it works. We're talking New York Medicaid. We have over 22 pooled trusts in New York. So seniors have a choice of which pooled trust to use. The senior takes, in that example, that extra $1,000 and they pay it into the pooled trust. It's run by a charity. The pooled trusts are all run by charities. That $1,000 goes into a sub-account, and they hold it there. And then the senior submits bills for their living expenses to the pooled trust, and the trustee pays those bills. And so now the senior's home care is all covered under Medicaid. They get to use all their income to live on. And so it's a win-win situation for the senior. Now, the charity also benefits because when that person passes away, whatever's in that account goes to the benefit of the charity.
Okay.
So we have our Teresa Foundation, as you're aware. We support music, dance, art, and recreation programs. We created a Teresa Pool Trust. And so seniors all over New York will take that excess income, pay it into our Teresa Pool Trust. We'll pay their bills, during whatever their living expenses are. They'll use all their money every month, but if there's any money left at the end when they pass away, it goes to the foundation, and then we use that money to help children with special needs.
Okay, Teresa, in honor of your daughter, Teresa.
Yes.
Now, we've been talking sort of about single, a senior. Wonder if a senior is married.
Right. So if a senior's married, there's a different income budget. They allow a married couple to keep up to $3,425 a month. All right, so that's much better than that $954 number. But if the person applying, let's say the husband, is applying for Medicaid Home Care, and if their income was collectively over that amount, they can put that extra money either into the pool trust, or they can do what's called spousal refusal. That's for another day.
Thank you.
Spousal refusal is a big deal in New York, but
another day.
It's another day.
So all pool trusts are charities.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, and so this was a change when seniors were faced with having to spend down that money. Then charities started to offer this pool trust arrangement, and it's really a lifesaver for seniors.
Like you said, win-win.
Yeah, because where would they go if they couldn't use their income to pay their bills, or let's say they were renting? How would they pay the rent if they didn't have the money?
All this, we say vital, important. It requires a lot of research, a lot of professional help. So, it's important to really get some good advice on this.
Absolutely, and everybody's situation is different, and the rules are complicated. And we're talking New York Medicaid. If our viewer is from another state, they have to be aware of the state laws in that other state.
Okay, and the rules keep changing too. What's next, part 3?
Yeah, just one quick thing on that. There is going to be changes in the Medicaid Home Care rules. When they come in the next few months, possibly, I'll come in and I'll talk about that.
Okay, that's
so
good.
The next 2 parts are going to focus in on how trust can help people who are disabled and under 65.
Okay, great.
And how we can get people on Medicaid that they need under 65 through the use of trust.
Okay, Vincent, thank you so much.